Hey Earth people, welcome to Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas, I'm sorry. Got to see my family for a little bit, our Louisville, Kentucky show, which was awesome. And Soulfly hasn't played there in a while. It's been like a few years since we played there, so it was good. The mom and dad get to come out to the show, and you know, brothers and friends and crazy stuff like that. Forgot my fucking suitcase there. That was fun. So I spent the whole day today here in downtown Kansas City shopping for essential bullshit that I need. I'm still not done. And it's been good. I think we got like 13 more days, and then we're home, and then we'll be hitting Europe sometime in May, I'm told. I'm waiting for Tommy Victor from PRONG. He's gonna stop by, and we're gonna chat with him for a while, because I put a few bits of their shows up and stuff online and everything, and we're gonna sit down with him for a while and catch up and see what's going on with fucking PRONG, because they're badass and you guys need to know about it. So I'll hit you guys back in a little bit. What's up, everybody? We're back. I'm sitting here with none other than Tommy Victor from motherfucking PRONG, man. One of my favorite bands in the fucking world. You've heard me say this over and over again on this tour. Got to see him live, and I've never had a chance to sit down and actually talk with anybody from the band. Tony a couple times, but we were wasted. And none of that shit made sense anyway. But now we're gonna get the man behind the fucking band and numerous other fucking musical projects. This guy's a fucking genius in my eyes, and always has been for many years. So here he is. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Bobby, thanks a lot. And let's let everybody know he's not pulling a bunch of shit here, because he's been contacted me years ago, and every night he gives me support out there on PRONG. He says, "Why don't you keep doing this? Why don't you keep doing this? Why are you doing everything?" He's always been very supportive. Actually, the most supportive guy for PRONG on this tour, and I'm sure he had a little bit to do with us getting on the Soulfly tour too. So it's been really cool, man. And you know, I appreciate everything you've done so far. And
thanks, brother.
You know, as much as you can film, just do it. This is the way to go, man. This is how it is. You know, it's years ago we had fanzines.
Yeah. Now
we have these very portable digital recorders that can come around and document everything we do. So I mean, PRONG goes back to the era before computers, before digital technology, period. Where I'd be corresponding to you by snail mail.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then I'd wait 2 weeks, and you know, it'd come back, and like, you know, you send a demo out on a cassette. So that's how long I've been doing it, and you know, I appreciate all your help. So this is awesome.
Fuck yeah, man, killer, dude. So you guys, this is your second time being on tour with Soulfly. Did the end of our US run last year, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a shock when. I mean, it is a shock, because I don't think this has ever happened where we've done like the first leg and been asked back to do it the second leg, and people really did it. I mean, it's all like, yeah, come back, we want you to do the next thing, and then for it to actually happen. Yeah. Come on, I mean, this is great. I mean, we covered a lot of ground on these last two tours, and it's just been amazing for us, because you know, PRONG has sort of been in and out. We haven't really, you know, toured that much in the last 10 years, you know. It's not like Soulfly, we're always out there, you know, kicking ass, and you know, this is great that we've been able to have exposure to you guys, and hopefully we can continue that in the future. I mean, we want to keep going touring. I mean, I like the lineup that we have now for PRONG. Yeah. I mean, you mentioned Tony Campos, yeah, you know, who's in Static X, and they're now defunct. So you know, he's been such a great guy to have around. And you know, PRONG is notorious for having numerous bass players, and you know, the last one being Monty Pittman, who is playing with Adam Lambert now, who I was involved with in a band, believe it or not. And I don't know if anyone's familiar with American Idol. He was number 2 on it. And then you know, Lexi Rodriguez, who was in 3 Inches of Blood. So I'm very happy about this lineup, and you know. It's almost funny to have the same PRONG lineup for 2 tours in a row. Everyone's like, well, who's going to be out? Who's playing on the next? It's the same guys as the last time. Wow, that's cool, because you know, like I've opened the door for, you know, people to go and do other things, because yeah, I've had to do that. Like you were saying, I've been involved with other things. You know, with ministry.
Yep.
I've done worked on the last 4 ministry records, so that's taken a lot out of Prong. And then you know, dancing too. I was on Circle of Snakes, and I've done like, you know, like a good 4 or 5 last tours with Glenn too. And I'm on the new record, so that's coming out in May. So, you know, like Prong is still my baby. I wish I could do this full time. I mean, this is the most fun. And like you've always said, why aren't you doing this, man? What? It's like, you know, so you know, that would be great if we could do it. You know, we got a new record deal coming up. We're going to be signing with somebody new. And I have a lot of confidence in like what's going on personally. I think that, you know, it's you know, if this is for any young band or anybody, you know, it's like people that tell you that you can't do it, that regardless, you could be. This is the music business, so this is art. One minute you're in a basement, the next minute you have bands like Anthrax opening up for you. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It happens anytime. Prong, we come out and make another record. You know, have the one song that's, you know, in clubs. That's, you know, maybe get a little airplay here and there that people just like, okay. By the time you know it, it's on video games, you know, a rock band, Guitar Hero, and, you know, we're back. So I'm very confident that that's going to happen, where, you know, we'll kick back and, you know, we'll get that. We're searching for that one song that's going to, you know, propel us back to, you know, what it was years ago, and, you know, maybe more, you know. So being a trio is such a blessing, where, you know, we can go out here and, you know,
the heaviest trio I've ever heard of.
Cool,
life,
man.
dude.
That's one of the things too. It's like, you know, I mean, I consider Prong. We want to be the best trio, and then we get, you know, we're gonna next time out, we're probably gonna have a little bit of backing tracks in there, and then it's gonna be even more crushing. So if anybody hasn't heard the band, we have, you know, 2 recent records. Power of the Damager, which came out late 2007. It's on Al Jorgensen's 13th Planet Records, and so is the remix record called Power of the Damn Mixer,
which is badass.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great people worked on that. Rob Caragiano, Greg Puciato worked on it. You know, J.S. Clayton from Pitch Shifter. So it's a great remix record. I mean, and I mean, we would sell them like hotcakes. We go out to people. Oh, you have a remix record out? Yeah, man. It's like, it's amazing how Soulfly's audience is so broad-minded.
Totally.
You know, compared to some other acts that we've toured with, we're like, cool, remix. We don't have anything against that, man. You know, and like Soulfly incorporates so many different musical styles into what they do. So Prong, it's so great to be out on this tour. I mean, you know, it's not like being on an industrial metal tour, but it's working out. You know, it's great.
Totally, dude.
Totally cool.